आप पूरा करें वोकल फॉर लोकल। आपने एक फ्रेमवर्क तैयार करना है, फ्रेमवर्क के बाद आपको इस टॉपिक पे डिस्कशन करना है। ठीक है, ये टॉपिक का डिस्कशन होगा अभी 1 2 3 4 5 6 और 7 हो ना आप लोग, तो दैट विल बी अ टाइप ऑफ जीडी। ठीक है, इसलिए आपको हम 15 मिनट दे रहे हैं, उसके बाद ये जीडी होगा प्रॉपर। ये बैग उठाइए, किसका बैग है? ये बैग किसका है? ओके, रेडी एवरीवन? रेडी? तो आई थिंक दैट यू आर रेडी टू शेयर द स्टेज। यहाँ पर आकर बोलना चाहेंगे ना आप लोग? नहीं, जीडी छोड़ दो, क्रिएट कर लेते हैं जीडी का। चलो ठीक है, लिए मुश्किल है, लेक्चरेट आसान पड़ेगा आपको। Today is simpler than the lecturate. You think so? I can't. Can we start? तो की पॉइंट्स लिख लीजिएगा। Is it done? Is it done? Okay. So today there will be a session of lecturate. You guys are invited here on stage one by one. The session is divided in two parts. In first half, you will present the lecturate whatever you have. Then after there will be a question session. Few questions will be asked to you and you will answer. Okay. You can bring your copy with you here on stage if you need. If you think not, no worry. No, complete. Keywords तो आपको इसलिए कराए क्योंकि आप keywords की help से lecturate बना सकते हैं। Keywords तो आपको इसलिए करा दिए क्योंकि keywords क्या था, वो basically ठीक था, hints थे जो आपको lecturate में help करेंगे। But here if you are coming on a stage, then you have to give the full narration. Okay? And with it you need to answer the questions. कुछ questions हम पूछेंगे, कुछ questions आपके friends पूछेंगे। Okay? So I would like to start. Who would like to start? You? Sharma ji, would you start? ये कोई बात थोड़ी होती है, हर कोई भागेगा तो फिर चलेगा कौन सा? Okay, please come.
Myself Deepak and from Karnal, Haryana, and I am studying here in New Delhi as my goal is to clear CDS and become an army officer in Indian Armed Services. My topic is vocal for local. When our when new when new government take charge in our country in 2014, its main focus is on developing a local environment, developing an environment for local businesses to improve their conditions as they can't compete with international companies due to many factors such as funding, approach, and advertisements, etc. So our government introduced an very a new innovative initiative such as Vocal for Local, and under which local MSMEs are promoted, are getting supports so that their local product can compete at district level and their contribution in Indian economy can be increased. Also, women are encouraged to join this initiative under the scheme of Lakpati Van, where they get funding for opening small type businesses such as on textiles or food, etc. Also, our main focus is on self-reliance, self-dependency, as our economy is based on many factors. As our economy is dependent on many products which are not produced in our country. For solving this, Make in India initiative is launched, under which many products which are we capable or producing domestically are supported and given reached. Under the initiative of one district and one product, products which are, for example, black rice is popular in uh, eastern Uttar Pradesh. They are very highly valuable and expensive in other countries, but in India, farmers don't have knowledge about this, and they have stopped producing black rice. So, so state government decided to provide information and market exposure to these farmers so that they can produce this and earn a huge money for and their contribution increases. For digital India, Indian government, uh, Indian government agencies such as RBI develop an infrastructure, a digital infrastructure, so that paperless cash can be done, which not only increases the misuse of money, such as black money, also it provides zero leakage in money transferred from government to beneficiaries. Uh, Local. In for our on the point of DRDO, Indian government also highlights the point that in our defense sector we are heavily relied on other exporters such as Russia, China, Russia, Israel, USA, as many defense products are being exported from them. So Indian Armed Forces give list on some products which can DRDO manufacture locally, and also DRDO's other agencies such as HAL and are also encouraged to produce and develop technology domestically, such as, for example, HCL Tejas, HAL, LCH, which is a domestic product attack helicopter, and Tejas, which is domestic product produced light fighter aircraft. Not only these products are superior and of good quality, they are also pocket friendly to many nations which can't afford expensive Western weapons for their security. So many nations give their interest in buying these products. Philippines buy BrahMos missiles, which is the highly capable and most powerful missile in its category. And many African nations also buy weaponry such as ammunition and guns. India also produced assault rifle AK-203 domestically in Amethi, which can be exported if other nations need it. And I will end my lecture here. At this rate, I think now they can't compete on the product because there is trust among the customers that the product they are buying from other exporting the products which we export from other countries are highly valuable. That's why we export. If we can produce them domestically, why don't this happen? many years earlier. But at local levels, in like village, where these multinational products can't have reach, they are getting popularity and support as, as a pocket-friendly substitute or option for the multinational products. This is not. It is a. I can say that it is a refurnished scheme. Also, our old government started this, but new government refurnished it, repackaged it. But it was better than the last time. And new government, whenever the new government will form, it will also refurnish, repackage it in some new form. So main causes which I think about its not so successful nature is many people start business which are same in nature at same time, or they suddenly start competing with each other rather than cooperating with each other, so that they can compete the multinational companies which are currently having a high share in Indian market. Second, I think persons, many startups which starts under this initiative aren't much serious about it. They just want some funding, and they are like, if it works, it works. If it not, so then we don't have any answering have to answer about failure. Third, it's success. It's at very basic level, which doesn't have any major change on our economy, which I think. I just only mentioned two, HAL Tejas and HAL LCH, and I also conclude that LCH is a LCH light combat helicopter, Prachand. LCH. Yes.
Now next, Bamarkush.
vocal for local. Okay, sir. First introduction, sir. My name is Mukharjee. I belong from Rajasthan. As of now, I am preparing for my competitive exams in Warrior Defense Academy, and my main focus is CAPF Assistant Commandant. So, my today's topic, vocal for local. It was an initiative from the Niti Aayog, and this issue that the country is facing is not new. Since 1991, when India was opened to the world as its economy went out global, there was a huge demand in the Indian market from the global multinational companies. The small sweet shops were replaced by franchise fast food restaurants. The small grocery shops were competing against the franchise grocery shops, for example, Big Bazaar, and local markets local market has reduced their footfall because of the malls that were there in the city. But as of now, we have seen that in the COVID-19 pandemic, that these multinational companies have the sole aim is their sole aim is profit and just profit generation. They do not have a feeling for our nation, which these small shops, these small businesses have. Government of India has taken up this initiative, given this slogan "Vocal for Local" to improve on this issue. People are turning away from multinational companies in different markets. For example, a few years back, Suzuki had a huge market share in automobile, but now, as of now, it is taken back by national companies Tata and Mahindra. The electronics also, as of now, mobiles are still are of multinational companies, for example, Xiaomi, for example, Apple. But the accessories, for example, are earphones, are wireless earphones. Their market cap has dropped of the international companies. Boat and maybe have taken away their share. The government is also taking initiative to help such startups. For example, startup for funding for startup schemes, Startup India seed funding, and many more. When we talk about our trade with the outside world, there is a huge imbalance. Last year only, 2023, we imported $101 billion from China alone, and the trade imbalance was $70 billion. So we can say that the money that we are earning is going out of the country but not inside. When we talk about this, we are dependent on the world, which should not happen. In terms of defense, before 2010, even the bullets were imported from the countries or made from the companies which were not national. When we see what is going on around the world, Ukraine is in a crisis because it does not have its own defense industries. It is wholly dependent on other countries to donate it weapons, but not India anymore. India is making its own missiles and exporting them. India is making its own aircraft, and people are asking for importing them. When we talk about small enterprises, the MSMEs I am talking about, these small industries, they cannot compete with the multinational companies because they do not have that kind of investment, and then cannot take that kind of risk. However, the country's government is helping them. The country's government is making sure that new businesses and new types of businesses, for example EV sector, which is new sector for the country, India is helping India is helping its own companies for for example providing subsidies in manufacturing and raw material. The work has been started, but a lot work has to be done. I end my session, sir.
Any question from anyone's side? Okay, the initiative Vocal for Local
Yes,
is
sir.
not only technically supported, but it is financially supported also. We have seen very few initiatives could be converted in unicorns.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's maybe the reason behind it?
So the reason behind this, what I think is, there are 10, for example, there are 10 people rooting for the funding, and one of them gets the funding. But we do not have a complete pride in making keeping their own companies. There have been very much examples, very many examples of people making a company, making a startup. When it's going big, a multinational company is there to buy it, and people choose money over their company.
My question is that the government is promoting this initiative Vocal for Local.
Yes, sir.
On the other hand, it is opening the door for the other multinational companies to FDI in different sectors. Is it not contradictory?
Sir, it is a bit contradictory, but we need foreign direct investments.
If foreign companies will come in our country and inject products, so obviously they will try to sell their products in the market.
Yes, sir.
And so they are multinational, so they will have some problem of funding, so they can keep the price lower and you can sell. So with that, is it possible to compete those multinational companies on higher costing because the costing is quite more of the local product than the multinational companies?
Sir, it can be done, but the initiative has to come from the consumer's end, because as we take the example of Japan, India is very respected in the steel market. It exports steel to different countries, but Japan is only country which still uses its local made steel, because they do not want exports to their imports to be more than the exports.
But as a human tendency, we generally look for price. I'm not talking about all type of people. I'm talking about some of the elite type people. I'm talking about middle class, control, not the poor. Because their first priority is that they look for the price, not the quality. So if to reach the goal of secularism that wants to be overthrown, so you can't copy the Germany because income per capita in Japan is quite better than the Indian. So if you are figured up, if you are affluent, then you can go beyond your basic needs. But if they have limited funds, so they have to fulfill the basic needs at first with the savings also.
Yes, sir.
Is it not challenging?
Sir, it is challenging and it is time consuming, but things will change with time.
What may be the future of this particular initiative, Vocal for Local?
So the future is, when the companies which are doing well as of now, they convert into bigger companies, unicorns, as you said, then there will be a huge competition between them. And COVID-19 has given an example to the people that the multinationals are there for profit. They do not care.
Any question from anyone's side? Okay, now time to score. Ashwin, 6.5. Reason behind it? When did you know that?
I was talking about Chinese imports in the country.
No, I would like to Ashwin. Are you agree? A big round of applause, please.
Hello guys, I am Ashwani. Hello guys, my name is Ashwani and I am from Haryana. These days I am preparing for CAPF AC in Warrior Academy, and now we will discuss about the government's initiative, that is Vocal for Local. Okay, so Vocal for Local initiative is taken by Government of India by Niti Aayog, in which is vocal for it's basically to make India self-reliant in its defense procurement, in its manufacturing unit. Problem. एक्चुअली मिक्सअप हो रहा है मेरा डाटा सारा. Sir, actually I'm facing articulation things, and Actually, I don't know, sir. When I try to speak, my data just got mixed up. Mhm. Okay. So, government. To become self-reliant, Niti Aayog, which is an organization under Government of India, has launched a scheme that is Vocal for Local, which can prove a game changer for India. It's basically to make India self self dependence in manufacturing unit. As we know, India has huge market. We import most of our devices, most of our supplies from foreign countries, and that took away lots of money out of India. With this, as this no, with this vocal for local initiative, we can promote our regional product, human resources. Under this scheme, one district, one product, Make in India, which can to promote regional products, Make in India scheme to provide skill to youth, schemes like PM, KVY to enhance skills of youth with help of digital mission. We can accelerate this vocal for local initiative. And talking about key highlight of this scheme, one of the main point I would say is the vocal this scheme can be beneficial to counter China. As we know, India has huge market which is dominated by Chinese products, and especially mobile mobile market, mobile mobile devices also, as we know, which raise security and privacy concerns for India. And other is toy market, that is mostly captured by Chinese toy market toys. And other point is that is, as we know, India is one of the largest defense importer. India is one of the largest defense importer. Through this scheme, we can boost our defense manufacturing, and we have even made like BrahMos, Agni missile, and even we have exported these BrahMos and other exports to other countries like Philippines, Indonesia. That also not only just give money, but make India's influence on the world in the world. With schemes like Vocal for Locals, we can enhance our local marginal, marginalized manufacturing unit, which can be beneficial for enhancing Indian economy. Schemes like Mudra Yojana to give loans, to provide loans to MSME sector, to help marginalized entrepreneurs. Schemes like Lakpati Didi, Drone Didi for involvement of women in Indian economy. Overall, we can say this scheme can be very beneficial for this country if that's all. Sir, sir, actually I faced first of all the nervousness, which was the main reason of my articulation, and I have a lot of data which was just was the mixed up. Oh, yes, sir. Sir, actually this is my overall first experience in even lecturate in talking about. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, take your seat.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. My name is Deepak. I am from Firozabad, Uttar Pradesh, and my lecture topic is Vocal for Local. What is Vocal for Local? Vocal for Local is an initiative by the Niti Aayog to promote to local people so that they can develop their produce their products, and so that they can sell in their locality and they can earn a good price. In past, India is a service sector company. India is a service sector country, and which is totally dependent on the other nations, and they are importing the goods from the other countries. If we talk about China, we have we import like in the billions, like about 100 billions of like import from the China. We are importing from a small spoon, which is small spoon to the large amount of things. Over a time of period, after the in 2014, government come with the initiative of Make in India. Under the Make in India initiative, government is going to produce the things in the India, and they are going to first use in the India, and then later half they will export those things to the other country. Under this, in 2017, uh, government come with the scheme of vocal for local. Under this, government is supporting financially in the various sectors, such as defense sector, space sector, and the agricultural sector. In 2019, when in 2019 and 2020, when the COVID was on a peak, when the every sector was failed over there. At that time, we have seen that the way agriculture sector is grown, because in the from the 2017 we have started the vocal for local. At that time, the government have come with a different schemes to support the farmers of the India. That was the result we got in the 2020 and 2021, where the rest of the world was not able to produce the goods in that much amount, but India was able to produce. Not just produce, India also exported to other countries where there was a needed. Recently, India is exporting the BrahMos missile, which is the under the Make in India initiative, with the collaboration with the Russia, in which India have a 51% partnership and the Russia have 49% partnership. This will also help in the India to generate the GDP. How? Uh, in the past, India is like importing the defense equipment from the other country, which means India have to like give the 100% price of that amount. But over the time of period under the Make in India initiative, they are producing in the India. They don't have to pay that much amount to the other countries, which is helping in the GDP, and that amount that government can put in the other sector, so that other sector can also rise. For the Make in India initiative, India this come with the MSME scheme. In this, they are helping the local sector, like local people who are basically they are dependent on this traditional work. If we talk about the Rajasthan, in the Rajasthan, people are making the bangles of the lark bangles, which are they're traditional over there. But when the rise of the plastic bangles and the other bangles like a glass bangle, then the demand of that bangles is go down. With the initiative of the one district and one product, that the demand curve of the lakh bangles is also increased. From there, we can understand that how this vocal for local initiative is helpful for nation, and this will in the future this will help us to grow the third largest GDP in the world. Thank you. Yes. Words.
नहीं मैंने yes sir yes 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 sir thank you sir thank you
Vishal, it's your turn now. Vishal. It's now. Come on fast. No excuse. No. नहीं देखो, दूसरों की शादी में खाना खाए हो तो अपनी शादी में खिलाना पड़ेगा, इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं. No please, no sorry, no thank you. No, not next time. It doesn't suit a person like you. 2 मिनट 5 मिनट कुछ भी क्या होगा, या आप मुझको देंगे इससे ज्यादा क्या होगा.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. That's it. ये point भी नहीं बनाया कुछ नहीं समझ में नहीं आ रहा सर दुनिया देखते सर नेक्स्ट टाइम भाई क्यों ले रहा सर नेक्स्ट टाइम सर I'm talking about vocal for local. Sir, they तो दिया सर. My name is Vishal Kanodia. I am from UP. Presently, I live in Delhi, and I'm preparing for a CDS for Indian Military Academy. नहीं पता सर को अभी तो नहीं बनाया I know, but sir, next time I'll.
Sharma ji, your turn now. Sharma ji, your turn now. No, 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 no. Please come. Okay, use the mic.
Good afternoon to all of you. My name is Piyush Sharma. My name is Piyush Sharma, and I belongs to UP, Balia district. I am preparing for CDH at Warrior Defense Academy, and my topic is vocal for local. It's my first day, and due to this, I don't have any data or any idea to how to do or what to do. Yes, sir. Because I was giving because I. Sir, I don't have any data. Sir, don't have any idea. कोई आज मेरा no sir, it's my first day. That's why I don't have idea what. Yes, sir. Right, sir. Yes, sir. I will try my best. One.
that you introduced yourself was quite satisfactory, I can say. Not impressive, but it was satisfactory. Later on, you gave up all of a sudden. I don't have even a single line of the topic. It is highly disappointing. Okay, so yours good. One, one. Two. Why? शर्मा जी एक बात समझो सिचुएशंस ऐसी ऑल ऑफ सडन आपके सामने बहुत सी आई
It's around 20 kilometers from Balia district. Manier.
you know what Balia you know Mumbai part the nickname of Balia is Bagi Balia and he also belongs to the revolutionary the visionary Mumbai part you have Maharashtra Bhikkhu at your state
Yes, sir.
Please.
Hello friends, my name is Ankit. I am belong to UP. I am preparing for CDS examination and I told about vocal for local. India is a developing country, but nowadays India is a starting for progress and they are developed way of go of develop and make in India production. I told about the India is a few days ago these are freedom fighter and nowadays these days are India is not a good condition but now they are India is to take to a self development and start for a new condition developments and some yojanas like make India self development and make sure our digital Indian companies. I told about the some India's some yojanas are told forget the foreign assets and goods, but India is to told about the self development, मतलब depend on our country's goods and assets. India is to make to go now progressing situation. Thank you, sir. Yes. Thank you, sir.
And your work is that you need to develop an essay over the same topic. Okay, I think लिख तो लिया जाएगा ना. Okay, so if I say the final remarks, that maybe like this, that as an instructor, as a coach, uh, I am a bit satisfactory today. I'm a bit satisfied. Reason behind it that few guys performed very well, few were average, and few were extraordinary. I can't say. No, I'm not saying about you. Uh, yeah, it is pardonable. It is pardonable because it was a first experience for everyone. But every time that will be pardonable, you can't hope so. And I was quite disappointed with the performance of Ashwin seriously, because I thought that he is a very bright student. And but the only thing is that you can win everyone, but before winning everyone, you need to win yourself. It is the primary condition. So you are looking forward to win everyone. It's very good thing. But before that, dear, you need to win yourself. So the confidence that was lacking you are quite sufficient in data. You are quite good in information, quite good in education. Everything is good. But what's the use of it? Because if books could speak, so library would be the most wisdom and the wise place of the world. But book can't speak. So whatever the data we have, it doesn't matter. What kind of presentation? Because in GD, in lecturate, in interviews, you need to present yourself, because the second stage of CSIR examination is the interviews. And interviews, in interview we check the personalities, the person who are quite bold, who are quite systematic, quite constructed in the nature, in the behavior, in the words. So we are searching such kind of qualities, because if you have not, so in spite of getting good marks in written examination, you cannot clear the interviews. So in that case, you need to start from beginning next year also. So that will be a great setback for everyone. So I hope that it's a quite better, it's quite good chance that we can start over again. And by the time the condition will improve, I hope. Sharma ji, so I hope that next time you will not let me down. Okay, Vishal, especially you. Okay, and you need to control yourself only. Rest are better, but only better. And I am searching the best. Okay, थोड़ा अपने घोड़े पर लगाम लगाओ, बहुत तेज दौड़ रहा, ठीक है? Everything is better. ये लिख के ऐसे कल क्लास में मिलते हैं, कल की टाइमिंग आपको मैसेज हो जाएगी, ठीक है?